What if I told you that the future King of England just pulled the coldest move in royal history? Prince William has officially cut ties with Meghan and Harry. No calls, no texts, no royal lifelines, nothing. And for Meghan Markle, it hit like a ton of bricks, triggering what insiders are calling a total emotional collapse. From scandalous HRH slip-ups to being completely iced out of the royal circle, this isn't just drama, it's a royal shutdown. This changes everything.
What if I told you that Prince William just delivered the most devastating blow to Meghan Markle that nobody saw coming? We're not talking about some petty palace gossip here. We're talking about a future king who just canceled every single royal service, every royal connection, every royal lifeline to Harry and Meghan. And the aftermath? Meghan reportedly had a complete emotional breakdown. Now, here's the thing about royal titles. They're not just fancy letters you throw around at dinner parties. When Meghan Markle allegedly kept using Her Royal Highness on a private gift, that move reportedly enraged Prince William so much that the palace was buzzing like a beehive that just got kicked.
Representatives for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have issued a swift denial following claims that Meghan used her former royal title, Her Royal Highness, on a gift card. The speculation arose after a podcast host shared a basket from Meghan that included a card signed with compliments of HRH, the Duchess of Sussex. The gift was showcased during an episode of the Jamie Kern-Lima show, where the host displayed the basket.
And you can't tell me this was just an innocent mistake. See, when Meghan and Harry stepped back from royal duties, there was an agreement that restricted the way it was to be used, but didn't outright snatch the title. That's the loophole that's got everyone twisted, and William, he's not having it.
To move to the United States, she was told explicitly, you're no longer
100%. Exactly.
You're
right.
You
You're
are no longer
right.
HRH.
Yeah,
exactly. You can keep title Duchess of Sussex, but you don't use HRH.
She might have a not very intelligent American PA who sent it out on her behalf and not know.
But even
she signed it. That's her handwriting.
Sorry,
even
that's
if
her handwriting. There's a marvellous expression.
You're trying very hard.
But here's where it gets wild. Even Whoopi Goldberg from The View thought it was a little bit cringe for Meghan to be using that HRH title for a close friend. You know it's a problem when the talk show hosts are weighing in and calling you out on national TV.
Is it a bad look for Meghan to still refer to herself as a royal?
Whoopi Goldberg isn't here for the latest royal drama. The Oscar winner playfully trolled the chatter surrounding Meghan Markle still using her HRH title in private, letting her fellow The View panelists know during the show's Hot Topics segment on April 30th that she's not exactly on the edge of her seat about it.
Now, while all this royal drama was unfolding, Prince William and Princess Catherine were out here celebrating their 14th wedding anniversary like the power couple they are. Their trip to Scotland was extra special because that's where they first met at university. Talk about a full circle moment that probably reminded everyone what real royal love looks like.
Hello. Hello.
And in a moment that tugged at all our heartstrings, King Charles opened up about his cancer diagnosis, calling it daunting and at times frightening. He even said he felt like a statistic, reminding us that even royals are human and dealing with real struggles. But here's what palace insiders were really saying. They reportedly found Meghan's continued use of her HRH title absolutely infuriating. It's giving major read the room energy, and clearly Meghan wasn't getting the memo. The tension was brewing like a storm, and then came the moments that solidified the divide. It was like when your family group chat goes from sharing funny memes to serious business, and you know someone's about to get unfriended for real. Forget about hot-headed anger. William's fury is described as colder, strategic, final. This ain't no petty family squabble we're talking about. This is a definitive, calculated cutoff that's colder than a British winter. The tea that's really brewing? William and Catherine have straight up cut Meghan out of their lives completely. We're talking no calls, no texts, no polite Christmas card exchange, just silence. When the future king and queen go quiet on you, honey, that's when you know it's serious business. Someone out there even had the nerve to suggest to Prince William, make up with your brother. But this drama has gone way beyond just family disagreements. This is public knowledge that Harry and William are on completely different planets right now. Now here's where Joy Bahar comes in with some real talk. She found it cringier that her friend aired it publicly. Sometimes the person putting your business in the street is the real problem, you know what I'm saying? But William wasn't just talking. His reported desire to strip Meghan and Harry of their HRH titles showed he was ready to put his money where his mouth is. This was a serious power move to downgrade their royal status permanently.
This has reportedly enraged heir to the throne, Prince William, who wants to officially strip their behinds of the title once and for all. Is it a bad look for Meghan?
And then Sunny Hostin came through with the ultimate read, calling William's desire to strip titles way cringier and very, very petty. When you get called petty on national television, you know that's a wrap for your reputation. But here's the real truth. This wasn't a sudden explosion. It was a slow burn of hurt, betrayal, and pure exhaustion from Harry's statements, Meghan's alleged drama, those tell-all interviews, and all those documentaries. It all led to what insiders are calling a full-blown shutdown from the senior royals. This is where things really hit the fan, and the royal family said no more. These were the moments that turned family tension into a complete family breakdown. Harry's controversial BBC interview on May 2nd was reportedly the last straw for William and Catherine. They basically said no more drama, and honestly, can you blame them?
But 2020, when that decision happened, I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. I thought with all the disagreements and all of the chaos that's happening, the one thing that I could rely on is my family keeping me safe. And not only did they decide to remove my security in the UK, but they also signaled to every single government around the world not to protect us.
Here's what really matters though. Catherine was dealing with serious health issues, and William's focus was on protecting her peace. When your loved one is going through health struggles, you cut out anything and anyone that causes additional stress. And apparently, Meghan made that cut. Prince William reportedly made it crystal clear to King Charles that he's had enough. When the future king throws his weight around like that, you know major changes are about to happen. There's reportedly a growing trail of people distancing themselves from her. When your inner circle starts shrinking and people are backing away, it's hard not to feel that squeeze getting tighter and tighter. Meghan is allegedly becoming more and more paranoid about her public image. When every spotlight feels like a magnifying glass burning you, every single move gets scrutinized and picked apart by the media and the public. That royal silence from William and Catherine, no calls, no texts, no polite Christmas card exchange, just silence, must feel like carrying a heavy burden every single day. Being completely cut off by family, especially the royal family, ain't no joke. The constant media attention and public opinion create this relentless pressure. Every move, every word, every outfit choice gets picked apart and analyzed. That kind of intense scrutiny can seriously mess with your mental health. When you enter a new environment expecting one thing and get something completely different, or worse, something completely shattered, it can lead to massive disappointment and serious emotional distress. And let's talk about the identity crisis. Moving from Hollywood actress to British royalty is a massive shift. Trying to figure out who you are in a new, highly scrutinized role while everyone's watching and judging can be completely disorienting and emotionally draining. So, what do you think? Is William being too harsh? Or is this just royal business as usual? Let me know in the comments. See you, y'all.